Hey everyone, before I start off this video, I want to make the announcement that I am home tonight with my family, so you're probably going to hear some noises in the background. Hopefully it's not too distracting while I'm talking. Wanted to share with you guys that I recently did a course with Trigger Point Therapy, and I had an amazing time. I learned a ton. These guys are top notch, and I highly recommend that you go out and grab one of their products or check out one of their courses. So tptherapy.com is where you want to go. So I went to social media and I asked you guys, what particular muscle group that you wanted me to focus in on as far as releases go, and one of the requests I got was for the adductor. The adductor is a muscle group that runs just on the inside of the thigh, is responsible for stabilizing the hip, and it's a particular muscle group that becomes overactive when the glutes aren't firing when doing lower body exercises. I see this more often when people are squatting and they drop down into that bottom position and those glutes aren't fired up and aren't performing to their potential, and those adductors have to take over to get the work done. And with overactive, short and tight adductors, you're risking changing your motion of your hip, and that can lead to a laundry list of problems that I could go over, but I'm going to leave it to your own imagination, if you will. But what we're going to do here is we're going to learn some proper technique on how to release that adductor using the foam rollers. So what you want to do is you want to place that roller in line with the inside of the knee, and you're going to place that just above the knee. That's where you're going to start for position 1. And now you can either keep your knee bent and in line with your hip, or you can extend the leg all the way out, and that's going to be for those that can take a little bit more pain tolerance. If you're finding that this is painful enough, we'll leave that knee bent, but make sure you keep that knee in line with that hip. Okay, so then from here what you're going to do is you're going to drive into just the middle of the thigh, and then you're going to return to that start position. You're going to go nice and slow. Exhale, drive that roller to the middle of the thigh, and then return. And we're going to look for any particular sensitive areas, and once we get on those areas, what we want to do is we want to extend the knee as far as we can and then return back. Extend the knee and then return back. And we can add a little bit of an accent to that by extending the knee and then turning the toe inward towards the floor and then back to our start position. Once we've done that for at least 4 rolls and 4 knee extensions, we can move up from the middle of the thigh to just inside the pelvis, doing the exact same thing, search and destroy mission, and we're really trying to find those trigger points to release. We find a trigger point, we hold on there, and we do a knee extension back and forth 4 times. And again, like I said, if you want a little bit more of an accent, dump that toe inward, and I trust that you will feel a lot better once you are finished with this release.